Hello, welcome to Be a Better Person, my channel all about self-improvement, um, self-reflection, being a better person, kindness, gratitude, all of those things. I don't even know which video I'm into right now, but hey, in the comments, besides the topic we're going to talk about today, please make some notes about anything you think that I've done well or haven't done well, or if my videos are getting better, or if they're not getting better. Just kind of maybe give me some input. I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't know if by now I still only have like one person who's liked me, but hopefully there's a few and you can put some comments in, or maybe 5 years from now, this will catch on and somebody will come back and look at these videos and still you can comment, because hopefully they'll be a heck of a lot better 5 years from now. So anyways, today's topic I want to talk about is journaling. I know it's like a buzzword and people keep talking about it and going blah. I wish I would have started and done it my whole entire life. It's just a great way to record some things. It's helped me become a better person, because not only when I've looked self-reflection things in my journaling, like, hey, what do I like? What makes me happy? What can I improve in relationships? It's a thing I can always go back and read over and over again to come up with and look at and say, hey, have I been doing this? Have I not been doing this? Oh, I forgot that I should really focus on this. As far as that too, it also is a record of your feelings. Maybe some interactions you had that made you really feel well. I've really had some things in the last couple weeks of getting back with some people I went to high school with. We went on a golf outing, talking to them a little bit more. Just really good, some reconnecting with some relationships of some things. Got to meet my daughter's boyfriend's parents, which was really nice. That was another great thing, because you kind of, I think, have some things that when you meet people who are new like that, oh, are they going to be like me? What are they going to be like? So again, I just journaled some things about that, because I want to remember how that first meeting kind of went. Maybe something that was said or some things that maybe made me chuckle. So yeah, it's just a really good thing to have something you can look back at and remember some of these memories as well. Now, when you journal too, I don't journal on any regular basis. I journal when I think that I have some things that need to be said, or some things I need to reflect on, or just want to document some things that happen. So yeah, sometimes I might do it 3 days in a row. Sometimes I might skip maybe a whole week before something happens that I think that I have to write about. And then, I go back and I read some of those things months later. Haven't been doing it for long. I wish I would have done it sooner. Another thing I want to say to all you people, if you have a grandchild, get a little journal from them and start writing down, because I forget, even mine's 5, and I forget all the funny things that she said and the way that she pronounced words. And I mean, it's great now with our little phones that we can record stuff, and then memories keep coming back up and showing us. That's awesome, compared to like when my kids were little. You have to just use your own noggin to remember all those different experiences and things. But there's probably so many things that you forget, and if you have something to write down, like I said, my granddaughter, so many cute things that she used to say, that now she finally learned to speak better. She's older, she's smarter, she's learned things, and she doesn't say them anymore. And I wish I'd had a little book that I had a journal and wrote down all those funny things that she said and did, and the way that she pronounced things. So yeah, like I said, so journaling can really help you do all kinds of things. Another big thing too is my flaws. Journaling really helped me in being honest with myself. Really helped me realize some things that I kind of lied to myself about, some things that weren't true about myself, some things that I tried to think internally of myself. Also helped me forgive myself of a lot of things that I've done that I'm not very happy or proud of. So again, it's just some different things that help me find some of my passions, some of the things that were important to me, some things that I need to work on and I need to prioritize. Just another good way too to make sure that, hey, I'm keeping on track, and what are priorities. And relationships is a big thing to me, again, because of my age. And I think, you get to that age, you start saying, hey, I don't have much time left. And you're like, why, how did I let this relationship go? I got so busy and caught up in my own world that being with some of these people make me feel really well, having really good insight, and having the conversations that we have, and reliving some of our memories, because sometimes the perspective that I remember something of when I talk to people from back, 15, 20 years ago. I'm like, oh, maybe it didn't happen the way it was in my head. Maybe it really happened that way. And again, if I would have journaled through the whole time, I would have had a more accurate record of what really transpired. It's another great release for emotions and frustrations, because instead of taking out these emotions and frustrations on other people, when you're journaling and you're writing about the way that you feel, you don't take it out on somebody else. You're able to externalize it in writing, and maybe you can come to a conclusion too that maybe it was slightly a little bit trivial and you shouldn't have maybe been upset about it. So, I just think that it's so good, and it takes so little bit of time. And like I said, sometimes I spend 4 minutes doing it. Other times I spend a half hour doing it, because I either have a lot to do. And then when you go back and reread a lot of this stuff, you can see some of the issues that you may not have noticed otherwise. Hey, maybe I should have looked at this situation a little different, or hey, maybe they were going through this at the time and I should have been a little more thoughtful. So, I think it also can help you see growth over time. When you're journaling today and when you go back and read it tomorrow, or, 6 months from now or 3 years from now, you can go, wow, look at how far I've come. You can be proud, give yourself a little pat on the back. Hey, I don't beat myself up anymore the way that I used to. Hey, I don't talk negative to myself internally like I used to. So just make sure that when you're writing, the last thing I forgot that I wanted to talk about is it's also a way to work out your problems. You can maybe come up with some solutions to your problems, because you can start talking about what you want to change in your life, what's maybe not going well, and you can figure out on your own by the things, the journal, the stuff that you write out, of how you can fix those things. It's good to take advice from other people, but ultimately when you take advice from other people, it's just a cop-out from you making a decision. And most of the time when you ask for advice or things from other people too, you're still only going to listen to what you want to listen to. So when you're journaling and you look at those things and you're writing honestly, writing with feeling, writing with curiosity, looking deep within yourself. And sometimes it could just be playful and be fun when I journal. It's not even about any serious or looking at any of these things or self-reflection. It's just, making sure I document a memory and just having fun with it, maybe being a little creative. The options, I think, and the benefits of journaling are endless. And again, it doesn't take much time, We say that we never have enough time, but we waste so much of it. I'm guilty. Again, another thing that I'm trying to focus on and try not to do. But sometimes it is okay just to relax and not think and do something mindless. It helps you kind of get rid of some of the stress of everyday life and get rid of some of your problems that you have. Because, hey, no matter how much you watch me on here and I'm going to talk about so many things, I still have to work on doing some of these things every single day. They don't come easy, especially because of how long I was a certain way and how I'm trying to be now. It's just, I don't have expectations of other people as much anymore. I can't expect people to be like me. And those are two things that I really did. I expected me out of other people, and I had huge expectations, and I'm trying to get away from that. And a lot of that came from journaling, like I said, because you can look back and you can see your growth. You can see things the way you used to be and the way you used to think, and now you can see them different. And again, it doesn't take much time. It's completely free. You can make the time. It doesn't take a lot. So if you do journal right now, maybe comment on some things that you've noticed changed. Let me know, especially if you've journaled for a really, really, really long time. Maybe give me some tips on some other things I didn't cover here that maybe I should look at when I journal and what I should focus on writing about. Because again, I want to learn and I want to take in what other people have, how they've self-discovered, how they've become a better person, how they do their journaling, how they use it to fix the issues or problems, how they do it to look at their emotions, how hopefully they do it to make themselves feel better about themselves. So yeah, please put that in the comments. And I want you to remember that your smile makes me smile. I want you to be kind. I want you to be grateful. And I want you to be helpful. Until next time, have a good one.